very good afternoon. Thanks very much indeed for joining us. You're watching SA Today on the SABC News Channel. I'm Peter Ndoro, and this is SA Today. Now, the family of former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe has confirmed that he will be buried in a simple private ceremony in his home village of Kutama in the Zvimba district today. Earlier, there were conflicting reports on when Mugabe would be buried, with some saying it'll happen tomorrow. Following Mugabe's death in Singapore earlier this month, there was disagreement between his family and the administration of current President Emmerson Mnangagwa on where the former leader would be buried. It was then agreed that he would be buried at the National Heroes Acre in the capital Harare. However, due to the construction of a mausoleum, the burial had been delayed for 30 days. Well, joining us on the line to give us a bit more clarity about what is actually happening, we're now joined by our SABC News correspondent in Zimbabwe, Ephert Musekiwa. Ephert, thanks very much indeed. Let's begin by finding out where you are and what's actually happening.
Good afternoon, Peter. I'm in Kutama right now, Mugabe's home village. This is where preparations are actually at an advanced stage. We're expecting that the burial will actually take place this afternoon at around 2 p.m. People are a small number of people are gathered, but mostly journalists and media that have come to see where former President Robert Mugabe will finally be laid to rest.
So the media and other people are sort of been told to stay quite clear of what's happening inside the private residence. Do we have any idea who might be part of this family burial? Are there any government officials, for example?
Well, I have not seen any government officials, but the army vehicles that accompanied the body, him being a national hero, he was accompanied by army vehicles. They are still here at his rural residence. People are gathered. There is a courtyard where we are told that they are actually preparing the burial site within the Mugabe homestead. It's happening right in the middle of the homestead, where they prepared a special place where they will actually bury him. And you cannot get access to that area because it's like a courtyard between houses, so getting access to that area is very difficult. We cannot actually see anything that's happening beyond the walls of the houses that we can see. So right now we understand that they are almost finishing the preparation and we will be laid to rest inside there. But outside where we've been allowed, or the detail that has been allowed to get to, all we can see are tents and preparation for maybe speeches or something that is going to happen later before the burial, or a service that is going to happen immediately before the burial. So beyond that, we cannot see anything. Even the chiefs, we have not seen any chiefs moving around the courtyard. We are just being kept at an area that's a bit away from where the preparations are actually happening.
So I can hear what sounds like some hymns being sung, and I would imagine that him being a chief and this being in his traditional area, that this ceremony is likely to be a mixture of church rites and traditional rites.
Yes, indeed, Peter. It's actually a mixture of everything. You have the church, Christian church. Remember, he was a Catholic. He was a Catholic. Mugabe was a Catholic himself. So you've got a lot of church members here. They are actually keeping the people that have been gathered entertained. They are singing and preparing for the service in the afternoon. But also the secret, the way now the traditional or the cultural aspect is where now the burial has to be in secret. No one has to see it except just a handful of people that have been authorized. So I think they've incorporated both the tradition and they've also incorporated the Catholic belief into one, and they are combining everything during this burial.
Has the family in the last few days given any indication why there's been a change in where the former president would be buried? There was this building taking place at the National Heroes Acre. What's changed in the interim?
Well, yesterday I did try to get hold of the family spokesperson, Leo Mugabe. in his response, he just said that was the former President Robert Mugabe last wishes that he did at his rural home. So when I tried to ask him why they agreed with the Heroes Acre, he said that was the last wish of the former president that he be buried in his rural home. So up to now, they haven't actually given us clarity, except to say that it was his last wish. It was that those were his dying wishes that he be buried here in Kutama. But the construction of the Heroes Acre was still continuing even when I left Harai early this morning. We could see vehicles, you could see people still doing construction work at that site where they intended to bury him. So some are actually skeptical that this might actually be a damaged area, and at the end of the day, you will be buried in Harare. So there's a lot of talk, there's a lot of confusion as to where exactly you will be buried. This is going to be a secret burial. No one is going to see who's buried here. So at the end of the day, I think the talk of where Mugabe is actually buried will go on for a long time, because no one or no member of the public has actually seen the burial or will actually have access to the actual burial site. So it's going to be very difficult for people to actually put this matter to rest.
And has there been any word at all from the president or perhaps ZANU-PF, the party itself?
Well, the president arrived last night from the United Nations General Assembly. He didn't speak to journalists on his arrival, and he hasn't issued any statement that I'm aware of up to this point. So really the government has been quiet, except that the last communication we received was that which was issued by the permanent secretary in the Ministry of Information, saying that the government is going to respect the wishes of the family and is going to support them in their wishes. Outside of that, I do not have any other position from government at the moment.
All right. So it kicks off at 2 o'clock, I believe. And, if traditions are to be followed, this certainly isn't the end of it. First thing tomorrow morning, other rites will be performed.
Well, we are not yet sure. I think we have to wait once the proceedings actually formally commence and to hear from the family what will be the next step. Right now, everyone is being kept in the dark. The level of secrecy here is just extreme. They are keeping quiet. They are trying to make sure that the secret burial that they actually indicated in the first place is going to take place. So between now, we don't even know what's going on inside, whether the body has actually been buried or not. We are just waiting outside because they indicated to us that they will do it in the afternoon around 2 p.m. So right now we wait and maybe only give confirmation or a word once the family speaks.
All right, Ephert, that's where we'll leave it. Hopefully we'll be able to get hold of you a little bit later on just to get a bit more clarity of what may have happened during the course of the afternoon. That was our